I'm going to ask you right now to listen to the future. I'm going to have a young lady come out here who represents the future. And you think about that for a moment.
The American War for Independence ended on September 3rd, 1783. Then began the political battles over the Constitution, state rights, foreign affairs, and so much more. Part of the brilliance of our founding fathers is that they empowered our government to change and adjust. We can add amendments and take them away, elect new leaders, staging a bloodless revolution every 2 to 4 years. Our founding fathers knew that even though the war had ended, the fight for righteousness will forever continue. The 1860s were defined by the Civil War, brother against brother. And when the war was won and the South slavery had ended, it was now illegal for one man to own another. A century later, the fight for equal rights was finally won and amended into the Constitution. Soon came the fight for women's rights. A decade later was the fight for the life of the unborn. We are still in this fight today. We are fighting for life, for justice for all, for fair treatment and non-discrimination, for personal rights, for state rights, for medical rights and school choice rights, for parental rights, for children's rights, and protection over little eyes, minds, and bodies. We Americans are in the fight of our lives. The decisions that you make today will define the lives of your children's tomorrow. Do not give up this fight. I'm 17. I can't vote yet, but I still have to live in this world that you have the power to create. Pray, vote, stand up for righteousness. Do not be silenced by the world and popular media. Do not blindly follow lies or tie your own hands in hopelessness. What are you afraid to lose? I understand that you may be tired of this fight. You've been debating the same politics for years. But in Matthew 11:28-30, Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and I will give you rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." Do not let tiredness or fear be the winner of this war. Instead, be an example for the next generation, just as you look back on the founding fathers and admire their tenacity, courage, and sacrifice. Be someone that my generation can look up to. Be bold and courageous. Be moral and upright in all that you do. Show love and compassion to those who don't get it. Pray for change. Be discerning in your actions. Be good stewards to this country that God has given you. Do not give up this fight. We are Americans, and the fight must go on.
Let's stand. Let's all stand. Why didn't I let her come out first and you could have gone home an hour ago?